What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen. Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey. I wonder why I still take these things. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again. Mr. Pierce, our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin. What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 30.
That's right.
And you think your daughter...
That is what you go to Darkwater.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for...
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Hey, Sullivan. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. Oh, yeah? It's a sign. There's something coming.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
That's no way.
Don't put that beast back in the water,
Oh,
you
yeah.
shysters. You're crazy.
He's gonna get us into trouble. They can't understand. You can't
That's no
understand.
way to
You're not
treat an omen.
sailors. Oh, yeah. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no way to
understand. You're
treat
not
an omen.
sailors. Oh, yeah. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Bilge rat, and even a poxed limpet. You think we
There's
don't
nothing
know
for
what
you
you're
here
doing?
either.
Hidden in
Beat
the fog?
it.
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar...
What can I tell you? The name, it reminds us of the golden... when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the...
It was a tough time.
Ah, but steeped in glory.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland. Then...
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
Then...
Her style made her famous.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves...
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself.
Her vision.
Way I see it.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after...
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36?
The Hawkins warehouse. If I were you, I wouldn't...
Why not?
First off, the sailors from around here say you can hear noises, screams.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the... But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pit.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well. That'll be all for now.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing. I'm just wondering what a woman like you...
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Do you like our song?
We may not be pros.
That's true. It's a reminder of...
What brought whaling to it?
The whales. They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes.
Until the last...
The one of the
Exactly.
I've never heard this song.
Only people from here know it.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you...
That catch saved our...
Ah. Where's the proof?
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would...
It's true. Everything...
What report?
The one that's framed. Our grandparents tasted its...
And it was Jill.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night.
So long.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Not that again. She will get us in trouble. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge. And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them. This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the strand, even the antics of these wharf.
It's you who lays down the law around.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea. I don't remember having countersigned anything special.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the...
You mean that the dates have...
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of... and the island's fishing industry...
Indeed. We specialized in whaling. But no whalers...
So where did the Hawkins family get its...
Well, from what Charles inherited. Although, these dates on the manifest...
With whom, I wonder? I was looking at your photograph.
Ah, yes,
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but...
And for good reason.
Your father.
John Fitzroy. His wooden leg is here.
I'm just back from the war. The dead killer whale is unsettling.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are...
Killer whales, don't...
That's true. And no... But,
Give it a try.
Have you heard of trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures?
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed.
The police took the decision to put...
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause. The miraculous cat.
Not at all. It's an episode from our... Go read the story of the sailor's return to... It's displayed on a wall of the stranded...
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I...
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That
With any success?
I wouldn't, but she terrifies mine.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry.
I'm looking for warehouse...
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to?
It belonged to the Hawkins.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted... Can you tell me where...
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our...
I've never heard of this saint.
But everyone knows Saint...
He's the patron saint.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be...
Quieter.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you.
The bootleggers.
They're protecting their territory.
They really don't have a... They're more scared of Cat.
If only they would kill...
Is it Cat who's shaking?
Hold on.
Nothing at all.
That statue represents...
What do you mean by...
You wouldn't be looking down at it.
St. Brendan. Until those assholes...
Peculiar.
Yeah.
It's not because...
Isn't it a bit early?
We got nothing better.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores.
So we...
I've taken enough of...
We'll see you...
Come on, you could tell me.
No.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Wait,
What's with you wandering around here?
We saw you talking to the... Go die of thirst, the lot of you.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna...
No, it's very simple.
I don't give a damn about your racket.
And we don't give a damn about you.
What happened to the statue?
What makes you think
we're bootleggers?
Who do you think,
What do I know?
The sailors.
Who else in Europe?
Cat.
What?
She's the boss, yeah.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanna...
She must be quite intimidating if she...
She redid the smile.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No.
But he only smiles with the left.
She sounds frightened.
And she doesn't like to be talked about.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very...
Oh, yeah?
She said those knuckleheads are...
Darn it.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know.
Well, I've rarely seen anyone who can hold...
Everyone knows that.
That just proves that you've seen her in the bar. Go on, beat it.
What's with you wandering around here like a...
We saw you talk. Go die of thirst.
I bid you gentlemen farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
What's with you, Wanderer?
We saw you. Go die a
She sounds frightened.
And she doesn't.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or...
Everybody knows.
I've just
Let's just say we're standing and we let...
What are you
Listen.
I bid you gentlemen farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins...
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty?
Who's asking?
Who are these others?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth.
Are you saying our work was not... Forget it.
What more can you...
Not much more than what everyone knows. They were all burnt to death, right?
The whole mansion went up.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around.
What do you mean by...
The only one left there is old Silas. He can be unpredictable. Especially...
Is he a danger to the...
No, he's in his own home.
Well, well.
Did you miss us?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy.
You send us to take the... What's in it for us?
What would convince...
There's only one?
For sure. Bring us...
Liquor?
Exact.
I'll try to find some.
Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shyster.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
You again. What can I get you?
Let's say I want to buy...
Choice is yours.
How much for a bottle of...
$5.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
That'll be all for now.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
So, have you got...
Here.
Now, sit back and enjoy our performance. Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, no, it's not...
Let's see. Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in. It's no use. The The padlock won't give.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, my men saw you staking out.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot. I'll tell you how things work around. I decide who comes, and anyone who doesn't respect my...
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to...
Maybe. Or maybe not. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Tan my what? Oh.
Ugh.
It's okay.
I'm getting careless.
I'm okay now.
I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
No. Please. My tongue got ahead of my senses. Or something like that. Hey, tell him to calm down. It was just a little joke.
Put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
You saw what happened with those. Don't hang around here unless you want to.
It's a little late.
Well, at least you're still here to talk.
Something like that.
With that, please do excuse me, because I...
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter. A ratchet device, exactly what I need. This handle will be perfect for the winch.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
These bootleggers seem
They're part of the pride.
and yet the place looks abandoned.
As a precaution, I suppose.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to...
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always... You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations.
What?
Gifted with its
Another
own
break?
consciousness.
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. Hey, Mitchell! A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got...
Yeah.
Huh. I've got them too. You didn't back down. So understand by that. If I can't tell me, what brings...
I'm investigating the deaths of...
It's very nice of you to tell me that, but it's also really stupid of you. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole...
Is that more dangerous?
I'm not kidding. The old families, and they'll be here long...
The old families.
The descendants of these people truly worship...
I've got a few questions.
I'm not here to give you information.
I need to get into the hawk.
You're out of luck.
It's precisely for that reason.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you... And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, to be honest, as long as it does, but I'll go with you. To make sure you don't stick your nose into...
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I'll think about it.
Do I have it?
Oh. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not...
We saw this guy poking around. Okay.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. What happened here?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Wound up?
Dog. We do our job. No stone was...
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange point. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we...
So you confirm that it was removed. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. I'd like to wonder... Come on. My car's parked. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up.
Officer Bradley, you finally...
Why you?
Come on, keep the...
Okay, I get it.
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. But we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.